Lucky for both of us, since I failed biology, I'm no help to either one of you.
So you say.
What is the difference between the child inside the womb and the child outside of the womb? What is the difference?
What is the difference between you and him?
One is an organism before it becomes like a full-term fetus or baby, and the other is an actual child.
One is an organism. Does that organism have a mother and a father?
Hey, do you have parents?
Yeah, of course. Everyone has parents.
What's the difference when I go back to relieving yourself in a room? Does that organism not have a parent as well?
Well, at least I don't have to throw away half of what I know about biology.
Not a unique individual human organism. It does not have a mother and a father. It's a part of you.
Representing something terrific we don't even know about biology.
It's something that comes from your organism. It has a purpose in itself, but it's not in itself a unique individual human organism. It does not have a complete set of parts and a substance that works for your own flourishing. These are fundamentally different things. You're talking about a part of an organism and a whole organism.
It's biology.
Do you understand?
You keep saying flourishing, flourishing. You're such a hero. You want to support kids flourishing. Like, you're this upstanding, great guy. Congratulations.
You have nothing to worry about because you're a great man.
You are a great man.
But
I'm a dirty sinner myself. I try to do good, but sometimes I fail. But go ahead.
I need help. I'm a sinner.
To say that they're going to flourish is my point as well. So if they're born into poverty, it's more important for you to restrict a woman's access to health care than it is to basically have someone who's going to live in poverty.
I didn't realize that killing kids was healthcare.
Wait.
What exactly about abortion makes it healthcare?
Here's the healthcare.
Define that thing you said.
There's several reasons. You know, there's pregnancies where women, like the mother, is at risk of dying during childbirth.
When does that happen?
What do you mean, when does that happen? You ever heard of an ectopic pregnancy?
How do you treat an ectopic pregnancy?
You tell me, doc.
You tell me, doc.
Actually, there's a much bigger chance that the diagnosis is ectopic endometriosis.
You're the one who's saying that you need an abortion. What type of an abortion do you get when you have an ectopic pregnancy? Can you tell me?
The same abortion that you would get if you needed an abortion. I don't know. Are you like some expert?
So you think that abortive care, killing a child in utero, is utilized in an ectopic pregnancy where the child's not even in utero, where the child is in a fallopian tube. It's developing in your fallopian tube, which will burst if the child continues to develop. Do you know how we treat that?
Wait, so are you saying if a doctor is saying that a woman is at risk of dying, of losing her life if she gives birth? And
I didn't speak about a doctor. I didn't speak about risk. I am asking you how we treat an ectopic pregnancy. You are heavily confused on this issue. You are confused.
You haven't answered anything.
I actually was answering it. If you actually listen to what I said, I was
Put on our listening ears and settle down.
telling you how you do treat an ectopic pregnancy. You were confused about this issue because you think that abortive care is how we treat an ectopic pregnancy, but that's not the case. We remove the fallopian tube, which does result in the death of the child, but we are not directly unaliving the child. I am not trying to get rid of procedures that are intrinsically, I would say, about caring for the mother.
Do you understand?
And treatment for an ectopic pregnancy is directed to the well-being of the mother. I am not saying that that is unjust to do. I think that's very just to do. We should care for all women in this way. What I am saying is that you cannot electively unalive a child in utero.
Do you understand me?
What?
Go ahead. Misha's running the mute button today. Which is fine. You have to unmute. Somebody muted you. It was not
your
me,
moderators
okay.
are mad corny.
This is so corny. Is this what we've been reduced to?
Is that corny?
Sounds epic.
But anyways.
He makes funny videos. He's cool. Go ahead.
Fuck. I like completely forgot what you even just said because I was muted the whole time and I thought I could talk, but.
Put on my listening ears if I were you.
You forgot what I just said? Are you serious?
Oh, sorry.
Put on my listening ears if I were you.
Sorry. What I was going to say is you asked me the question of how abortion is healthcare, and then you didn't create that stipulation or whatever you want to call it, like I answered your question and then you came back and were like, oh, I'm not talking about that. I answered the question of how it's healthcare. That is an example of how
is it healthcare?
Answer his question. A police inquiry?
I just told you. And you were like, it's just to take care of the woman, blah, 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 blah.
I went over her head.
Like, that's absolutely healthcare. If there's a medical reason that you need to
You have a real
abort.
problem with listening.
Yeah, be a good girl. Listen to me.
Respectfully, because I just explained to you how you don't treat an ectopic pregnancy with abortion, because abortion is the elective unaliving of a child in utero. That is in principle what an abortion is. To treat an ectopic pregnancy, you're going to get a salpinectomy. You're going to remove a fallopian tube so that you don't die.
Right, and you
That's
said it's going to kill the child,
care.
right? You said it's going to kill the child,
Yes,
right?
but you're not taking an action like you do in an abortion.
So
that is
semantics.
intrinsically about... No, it's different.
All I can tell you with any confidence is that the exchange of force with intent to kill.
Because I can do something with intent to save your life. That is not directly unaliving you.
And that's not
But
healthcare.
I can also do something that is solely there just to unalive you. And that's what we do in abortion, and that is what is wrong to do.
Because that's intent to kill.
Okay, also, just like I said, there's so many different things to unpack here because this is, like, obviously not a black and white issue. But again, I just don't understand. Like, I think the main point is I don't know why men such as yourself feel...
But you're a man.
I don't have the intellect to refute these arguments.
like you, excuse me, are in a position to police what women do with their bodies. And I know you said, oh, it's because I care about women. That's like a facade. It's...
Why do you hate women so much?
You hate women and women hate you.
not... You're saying this like under the guise of caring for women. It's not about caring for women because women want access to this. And women need this in many circumstances. Great.
People want access to things
family to
that
family
would actually
relations.
destroy them. You are cruel, is
I'm
what
cruel.
this actually is about. You're
I'm
cruel
cruel.
because you want women to have access to something that's going to add trauma to their lives. That is not love. That is cruel. I am actually acting in a way that is in accord with what love is, which is to will the good of the other, because I don't want women to have access to something that is unjustifiable to do.